And more importantly, Roma is learning how to make some pottery. That's right. Roma is getting her hands a little bit dirty, spinning the wheel and working with the clay. I tell you what, Roma, you make pottery and I'll sing Unchained Melody.
Well, let me hear you sing, Paul. I don't know if I'm better than the Spurs, but I am with the company of Amanda Ofray. She is the owner of Sun and Moon Ceramics. I thank you so much for being with us this morning. Y'all, I truly am living my ghost moment right now. I remember being a little girl, like loving that scene. It was so beautiful.
Yes.
And now, Amanda, you're here. How did you get started with pottery ceramics?
Just wanting to make pots for my plants, and once I started, I just couldn't stop. So it is very, very fun, super therapeutic, and I plan to do it till I'm an old woman.
Okay, well, I know that your designs are gonna be even more incredible than they already are. Can't wait to show you guys more of the detail of what she makes. But right now, she's gonna teach me and help me live this dream. So this is regular clay. Someone obviously at home would need a lot more of the gear to do this, right?
Yes, yeah.
And so what do they need exactly?
Well, clay, of course.
Okay.
Water, sponges are very crucial because you always want to keep water on your piece. If not, it'll start getting hot, your hands will get hot. So water is very, very crucial.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm definitely ready to teach you how to do this.
So I've been doing this just like to look cool for you guys, but now it's gonna get a little harder.
Yes, yeah.
So what do we do?
Okay, so first thing is first, you want to kind of plant your forearms or your elbows so that you have a nice and sturdy grip.
Okay.
So then kind of just get the feel for the clay,
Okay.
cup it.
It's a little more not mushy. It feels like
It's just
harder.
soft, or
Yeah, it's soft but a little harder too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this hand, you want to keep this here, just so you can kind of keep your flow with the clay.
Okay.
And then you're going to take this finger, and with your index finger,
Okay.
you're just going to go right straight down the middle. Don't be scared.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go, but just don't go all the way down.
Oh, I felt what you. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
then once you open it up, you're going to keep this hand here.
Okay.
Then you're going to put your finger back on there. But
On here?
Yes, yeah. But this time you're just going to pull it towards you, and you're going to open up your cylinder.
Guys, my gosh! I'm sorry that I'm screaming right now. I know it's probably a lot louder for my audience at home, our audience at home. Okay.
You're doing a very good job, actually. Very good.
Okay, and now what?
So then see how you kind of got that little hole in there?
Yes.
You can go in there with your sponge.
Okay.
Put some water on there, and then you can smooth it out and kind of just get the feel for that.
Did I put too much water right there? Oh my gosh.
There you go, yeah. Kind of put it like right in the center.
Here, I'll let you show me.
Yeah, perfect, yeah, yes. So
leave this hand here.
Yes,
okay.
So this sponge can do a lot of things, so I'm going to instantly just fix that.
Thank you so much.
By using this sponge and some water.
Whoa, okay, so what are we making right now?
You tell me. So you can either start with a cup, or you can pull it out wider and then make a bowl.
I love bowls. Can we make a bowl?
Yes, yeah. So you would pretty much just keep doing the same thing that you were doing. Yes.
Do I need to put water?
Yeah, here, I'll just add that for you. And then just be mindful of this part. See how this is kind of getting thinner
Yes,
already?
yes.
Yeah.
So
we can kind of fix that with the sponge again, go in there, kind of push it down, make it a little bit thicker. Very, very easy to manipulate.
Wow.
That's the fun thing about clay.
Is the clay is the only thing you use for your ceramics?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Now pull it close to me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Guys.
You did a really good job.
I'm trying. This is awesome, y'all. I mean, definitely takes practice, and I'm so thankful to have you here, Amanda.
Yeah,
this is
you're
really
actually,
cool.
Like really good.
So, what inspires your designs?
Ooh, I mean, clearly the sun and the moon. I think that those two things are just so breathtaking. I'm like one of those people that'll pull over and get like the perfect shot of like a sunset, full moon. So just two things that I think speak for themselves with power, beauty, and it's just an overwhelming feeling. So it's just,
I mean, the minute I saw it, I told her about there's the pyramids in Mexico City. One represents the sun and the moon, and the moon is the woman.
It's
so I'm
just
like,
powerful.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, it's just
and it's
very
your
powerful.
design, so that's super special.
Thank you.
What other things do you make?
Mostly, I would say cups, planters. I like getting funky, like with the vases, like some smoke burners. And that's pretty much it right now. I just keep it very, very simple. So, yeah.
You have so much talent. I feel
Yes.
so special to learn from you. Can I make this bigger, or is that
Yes.
already?
Okay, so let's see something else we can do.
I'm still trying to keep my hand
Okay,
here.
so now you can let go, and then I'm going to show you how to pull up. And this part's a little tricky, so
man.
it's okay if you know, feels a little bit like it's too much, but so this part, you're basically just pinching very subtly, and then you're just bringing it up.
Okay.
I don't know if you can kind of see it rising already,
That's my
but
hands. Yes, I do see it rising. So
you can
pinch
go ahead
it.
and try that if you want. You can use a sponge,
Okay.
or you can do this.
Should I wet it?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I'd rather
Always water,
so
yeah.
like this.
Yeah. So something else too is when you're doing it, you want to make sure that your fingers are pretty much matching each other inside and outside.
Wow.
So you can have some nice even
Oh
walls.
gosh, no, I almost messed it up. Y'all, this
Okay,
is.
let's keep the sponge.
Yeah, she's like, let's keep the sponge.
Because you're doing good. You're doing
How
good
long
with
does
what
this
you're doing.
process usually take?
Quite a while, and I'm glad that you asked, because I feel like some people think that we just make things in one day or overnight, and it's definitely not the case.
Wow.
So for instance, just for this would probably take like a day to dry, and then once it's dry, we fire it for the first fire, which reaches about 1900 degrees, a little bit more. After that, we glaze the piece. And then that takes a second firing, which takes about, I would say, like 14 hours maybe. And that reaches, that one reaches about a little over 2000 degrees, so very hot. And then as you see, I have gold on my stuff, so that's another third firing. So it is a process. It takes quite a few days, so yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing this with us. I know you have something for our audience at home so they can indulge on these beautiful, I eat everything out of bowls, so what is that special offer?
So lot 59, I am dropping a restock on the 24th. And so, yeah, maybe just mention Ken's 5 and
A free ceramic gift with the purchase, correct? When you mention Ken's 5.
Yes,
Well,
nice
Amanda,
little
thank you so
magnet.
much for being with us. Y'all better follow her on social media
Thank you.
and support local, handmade, beautiful items. Thank you so much for teaching me this.
Of course.
Paul, I'm a pro. Oh, my darling, I don't know the lyrics.
I need your love. I need your. Yeah, no, you are talented, Roma. I'm impressed. I really am.